Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about factorial notation. And so if you remember n factorial, or let's start with a number. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. And so if we're thinking of n factorial, it's going to be n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times dot 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 3 times 2 times 1. So you just start at the number, multiply by every natural number below it. That's what factorial is. Alright, so now they give us 9 times 8 times 7, and they want us to write it in factorial form. So what's happening here is on top there must be a factorial that looks like this, but then it's being canceled by something on the bottom. So the top factorial is going to be 9 factorial. The bottom factorial is canceling all this stuff. So that's 6 factorial. So it's 9 factorial over 6 factorial. Now if we have 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 and 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, we must have multiple factorials going on the bottom, because this is going to be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 if we use a 11 factorial on top. But we want to cancel this, so we need that 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. So there must be a 7 factorial on the bottom, canceling all this. And then this can be represented as a 4 factorial. And so that's going to be our final factorial expression. Okay, write as a product by factorizing. So we have 8 factorial plus 6 factorial. And so what we're going to do, we're going to write this as 8 times 7 times 6 factorial plus 6 factorial. So this and this both have a 6 factorial in common. And then we still have the 8 times 7 times 6. Or not times 6, sorry. Just the 8 times 7, whoops, plus 1. And so if we do 8 times 7, that's 56, plus 1 is 57. And so we can just write it like this. Alright, now we have 10 factorial minus 9 factorial plus 8 factorial. So we want to write everything down to the lowest factorial. So we're going to say 10, 9, 8 factorial minus 9 times 8 factorial plus 8 factorial. So each of these parentheses have an 8 factorial in common. Then we have a 10 times 9 minus 9 plus 1. Okay, which gives us 90 minus 9 plus 1, which gives us 81 plus 1, which gives us 8 factorial 82. Okay, and one more, 7 factorial minus 6 factorial over 6. Once again, we'll write this down to 7 times 6 factorial minus 6 factorial. We can factor a 6 factorial out on top, and we're left with 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 is just 6. And so overall, this was just 6 factorial. If you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculate.